The weather department today, we were just chatting a little bit. Humidity has not broken just yet.
No, and it's really a double whammy today because we still have the humid air mass in place, but it also just rained last night. So both of those together is going to make for a really steamy start to the day today. And temperatures are even on the warm side as well. We are in the 70s right now. It's 72 in Buffalo, 72 up in the Falls, across the 60s in the southern tier right now. And I am already tracking some showers and storms as they work their way through western New York. Right now, let's zoom in down on the storms right now that are just passing north of Ellicottville in Cattaraugus County. This is just a quick round of rain. You might hear obviously hear some thunder with these storms. And this isn't the last chance for storms today, but I think the bigger impact, if anything, is going to be the chance for some patchy fog. Now, I see that Buffalo is still registering a visibility of 10, but you can see that we're already picking up on some patchy fog across western New York. So as you head out the door this morning, some rain will have passed through. You'll feel the humidity. Could run into some fog this morning, but otherwise we have another round of storms we're going to be watching later on today. More storms for tomorrow. Chance for isolated storms on Friday. Don't worry, we'll break all this down and let you know when the rain will finally clear. Coming up in the full forecast, Lauren.
All right, Elyse.
As he mentioned, you have mentors that you look up to, but they are now the mentors for all of us as well. Back to the weather, though, we do have the chance for a few storms today, tomorrow, and Friday, but everything or storm then. But today we do have the potential for a couple of strong to severe storms. We have severe weather risk areas of 1 and 2 down south across the southern tier in northern Pennsylvania. Again, this is going to be similar to tomorrow, where we could get 1 or 2 severe thunderstorm warnings if storms become severe, which could hold some gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and some small hail. Now, here's the weather setup with all of this. That cold front that was on its way yesterday, it stalled to our north. So again, that has given us the double whammy of this morning, where we have fresh fallen rain from yesterday. That's contributing to the humidity, and also we're on the warm, humid side of the weather system, and that's going to stay for today. Current satellite and radar loop, you can see some showers just north of Niagara Falls and some light rain moving through Grand Island right now, and a couple of more storms pushing east across Cattaraugus and Allegheny County. Wellsville seeing some thunder and lightning right now with that storm, and some rain just north of Ellicottville. These are going to be out of the way by the time we get to the morning commute, and we actually could have some patchy fog develop in its wake, so you might want to give yourself a little extra time out the door just in case you do run into a slower commute because of that. Otherwise, our next round of storms already moves in this afternoon. They'll be isolated in nature, but again, hit or miss showers can't be ruled out today with this warm and humid day we have on tap. So playing through future look, we are going to keep it a little cloudy this morning, and then right after lunchtime as we'll start to get a few of those pockets of rain, a couple of stronger storms possible again across the southern tier today. This is 5 o'clock tonight. Some rain possibly lifting through Buffalo and the Falls later on this evening, and then we'll clear out. We'll stay cloudy overnight, humid still for tomorrow morning, and then it's tomorrow that looks to be the rainiest day of the bunch, with showers moving in right around lunchtime, and these will stick around, as you can see, all the way through tomorrow evening.
It's a rotating role here on Daybreak, but we're happy to have both of you this morning joining us. Good morning, Elyse.
Hey, yes, good morning. Bit of a humid start to the morning for sure, and that could actually lead to some patchy fog developing across the region. So that's definitely going to be something we're monitoring over the next few days, but the humidity is finally going to go down as well. So that's the good news here. Going to be high today, high tomorrow, but then by this weekend, that's when things are finally going to level out, and the forecast too is going to calm down just a little bit. But as far as the current visibility goes, it is decreasing right now across the Niagara Falls and Buffalo. You are going to run into some patchy fog for your morning commute. Oh, hello, Lauren. Oh. I'm so sorry. It's okay, all good. And then on the satellite and radar loop, though, the rain, that's going to be moving out of the way. So we have a couple of showers in Buffalo and the Falls. Then across the southern tier, you can see this one storm that just passed north of Ellicottville. It's now moving into Belfast down in Allegheny County. Some thunder, some lightning, but not severe warned. Later on today, we have another round of rain, though. So for this morning, good to go in the morning commute. Evening commute could run into some heavy downpours, some other storms that will be developing later on. But this isn't the last chance for rain over the next few days. We're going to have more on that coming up in the full forecast.
All right, Elyse, thank you. Well, first this
I would say the humidity, it's a little muggy out there this morning, but here's a live look from our Highmark Sky Cam. I am going to be watching for the chance for some patchy fog to develop, and it's not that thick yet, which is good. We're not expecting a dense fog advisory by any means, but it is humid. We had some rain, so we can't rule that out with the forecast this morning. Currently 72 degrees and the humidity 91% because dew points right now are close to 70. That is tropical-like humidity across western New York this morning. Temperature-wise, again, we are in the lower 70s. We are in the lower 60s across the southern tier right now, and that's where we're finding some showers and storms this morning, but all the rain is going to clear out later today, and the forecast heading into the weekend is drying out as well, which is great. Taste of Buffalo forecast is going to be really nice, especially on Saturday. 79, partly cloudy. Sunday is going to be great too, a little warmer, but with the chance for a few isolated showers and storms. We'll have more on the storms we could see today and the potential for any severe weather in the forecast. We'll have an update on that coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Elyse, thanks.
Going to stay off farther east across the eastern seaboard. Elsa hasn't made landfall yet. The center of the storm is just off the Florida coast. Will likely make landfall somewhere within the Florida peninsula, not the panhandle, the peninsula, sometime today as a strong tropical storm. But back here in western New York, we have some of our own tropical weather with the humidity, with the chance for showers and storms. They're just not from Elsa. They're our own today, tomorrow 80s on Sunday. But today, some of the storms that develop in the afternoon could be on the stronger side again. We have severe weather risk areas of 1 and 2, but this is for the southern tier, does not include Buffalo or Niagara Falls. Some of the stronger storms could hold some gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and small hail, similar to what we experienced yesterday. One reason why we're still within this stagnant weather pattern of some rain, some storms, some humidity is because that cold front yesterday, it didn't work its way through western New York. It is stalled to our north, and along it, we're going to see a couple of weak low pressure systems develop, and those are going to keep bringing the rain through the region. Have some storms we're tracking right now. One storm that is just moving into Allegheny County north of Belfast, some lightning and some heavy rainfall there, but one also that just developed across the Niagara frontier. Newfane is getting a really heavy storm right now, not severe warned, and that's going to move through pretty quickly, but this will be off its way into Orleans County near Yates and Albion soon. Otherwise, it is going to be a cloudy start to the day, some patchy fog possible on that morning commute. Temperatures are starting in the lower 70s and will rise into the lower 80s later on, with that next batch of storms developing right after lunchtime. So future look again clears the rain out by the time most of us are waking up and heading to work. We do have that cloudy sky this morning. We'll see some breaks in the cloud cover later on, but then right after lunchtime you can see some of those isolated showers and storms. The best chance for that is going to be across the southern tier again today. This is 5 o'clock. Some showers could lift through Buffalo later on this evening around 7, 8 o'clock, and those will continue off farther into central New York. And then for tomorrow, very similar day on tap, starting off cloudy, a little humid, but the difference is everyone has the chance to see rain tomorrow. This is going to be more of a widespread rain and storm threat, with them developing right around lunchtime and continuing all the way into the evening. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow, and you can see more of the widespread rain there.
She is going to let us know when this humidity will finally break, Elyse. Not today, it doesn't sound like.
No, unfortunately not today, and that's actually going to act as fuel for some of the stronger storms we'll see this afternoon. So the humidity's in place. The rain chances are also in place, but temperatures this morning are pretty nice. We're starting off warm. It's 72 right now in Buffalo, 72 up in the Falls. We're in the lower 60s across the southern tier right now. And the humidity is also acting to possibly give us a bit of a foggy commute. I am monitoring visibility right now. It has decreased in Buffalo and Niagara Falls over the past hour. We're not expecting any dense fog that would significantly delay your morning commute, but you might run into some patchy fog right around and right after sunrise this morning. Satellite and radar, though, we've been monitoring this one storm as it is tracked east across the southern tier. But right now I'm keeping my eye on this storm. A strong storm has developed across the Niagara frontier. Some lightning, some heavy rain likely falling in Newfane right now. And that storm is going to continue to push east into Orleans County. Yates, Ridgeway, and Shelby could be seeing some lightning out your window right now. Here's some thunder as that storm moves in later today. But we do have another chance for storms this afternoon. afternoon. But the best chance for rain and storms across western New York over the next 3 days is going to be tomorrow. That's when we're anticipating widespread rain in the afternoon. A few isolated storms are possible on Friday before, well, the forecast clears out as we head into the weekend. So that's the positive side of the forecast today. We'll talk more about the potential for any stronger storms. If we could see any severe storms today, we'll break that down coming up in the full forecast in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then, Elyse. 5:30.
Daybreak this beautiful Wednesday morning. I gotta say, it's a bit humid out. Not necessarily a fan of it. You don't need to travel to Florida to get that tropical-like humidity because it's here in Buffalo and will be present throughout the day today. Best chance to see a possible severe thunderstorm warning or two later today.
As well, totally. And here for Western New York to have such great mentors and people to aspire to be like and look up to is awesome. We had a pretty good storm team too, I think. Yeah, we do. Okay. Forecast time for the weekend, and later on today we could see a stronger storm or two. The Storm Prediction Center does have us in severe weather risk areas of 1 and 2 for the southern tier and northern Pennsylvania. Not for Buffalo, not for the Falls. That's where we could see some of the stronger storms today that could have some gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and some small hail. And one reason why we are going to continue to keep these rain chances, the humidity in place, the warmer temperatures, is because any weather system is far to our north, and this is the way the weather systems are going to move. This cold front is really going to act as a catalyst for some of these low pressure systems that will continue to bring some rainfall all the way through Friday. So zooming around the radar right now, you can see I have this one storm to our north that I'm keeping an eye on. It's got some heavy rain, lots of lightning with it as well, and we'll be continuing to track east across Orleans County, moving into Medina and Gaines Basin soon, and then farther east as well, north of Rochester. And from our Seneca Skycam, you can see some patchy fog out there. We'll keep that chance for fog later on today as well. But here we go on Future Look again. Cloud cover for this morning. Then later on today, we'll have the chance for a few isolated showers and storms. Best chance for that again is across the southern tier. Here's 5 o'clock, some rain there. Then rain lifting into Buffalo later on today as well.
Today, like pouring concrete, you probably don't want it to rain on that. Well, the good news is it is going to be a primarily dry day. Fog, I have a couple sky cams turned to point them at you as you could run into a little bit of fog on your morning commute. But also I got to mention, besides the hair that's getting in my face right now, when we have these warm, humid days, you get all these different kinds of cloud formations. So be sure to check out the sky today. There's a lot happening and I'm very distracted, but that's my job.
Normally it's just Patrick that's distracted by shiny and flashy things up on the roof.
It's the clouds, yeah.
We'll have to come check them.
Looking nice. We did have that taste of Buffalo forecast just a minute ago, but all of this rain or the rest of the rain we have this week, it's going to clear out by the weekend. Have some showers in place for Sunday as well. But as for this afternoon, we do have the chance to see a stronger storm or two. We have severe weather risk areas of 1 and 2 for the southern tier and northern Pennsylvania, not for Buffalo or the Falls. But if any storms do strengthen to that severe criteria, they would possibly have some small hail, gusty winds, and heavy rainfall as well. But here's the weather setup as it stands. A cold front tried to work its way through western New York. That didn't really work out. That's why it's still warm today, humid, and that chance for some storms. And that's the way it's going to stay today. And right now on this satellite and radar loop, I have been keeping my eye on this storm as it has tracked east across the Niagara frontier. Now it's heading into Rochester. Not severe warned, but did probably put on a pretty nice lightning show. These storms are going to be able to grow and hold a lot of water today because of the humidity that's in place, and that humidity has also led to what will be some low-lying fog in some regions. It'll be good for the Buffalo morning commute, same thing in the Falls, but we do have a live look. Here it is over our Seneca Skycam in Salamanca. You can see it's just off the roads, but we are going to run into some of this fog this morning with the humidity in place and the rain we saw yesterday. No rain for the morning commute though. It's mostly cloudy with temperatures in the lower 70s. So here we go on Future Look. That cloud cover staying in place through the morning and through much of the day. But then heading into the afternoon, you do see some of those isolated showers and storms. Again, best chance for rain today will be across the southern tier. Here's 5 o'clock, some of those moving in. Some showers could lift north into Buffalo later on this evening, 8 p.m. there. Then for tonight, cloudy again. Same theme for tomorrow morning as well. This is 7 a.m., a bit of a cloudy start to the day, but difference comes in the afternoon. Here's the change. We do see more widely scattered storms develop right around lunchtime, and those will continue throughout the afternoon and evening. Here's 6:30, rain moving out of Buffalo, but expect a rainy evening commute.
Nice breeze this morning, so that's really helping things out, but it's definitely humid, but comfortable right now, at least temperature-wise. It's going to get hotter later on today. Temperatures right now are in the lower 70s across later on today, but that's coming up in the full forecast in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Elyse, thank you. Coming up.
And Melissa, yes, so we have storms on the way for this afternoon. We had some rain move through this morning, but with the humidity and the fresh fallen rain, we do have some fog that we need to worry about. But here's a quick peek at the little bit of rain on Friday or Sunday. But here's the severe weather outlook for today. We do have severe weather risk areas of a 1 and 2 for the southern tier in northern Pennsylvania, as a couple of the afternoon thunderstorms could reach severe strength and possibly bring some small hail, some heavy rain and gusty winds. And it's because this weather system, it hasn't really changed over the past day. A cold front tried to work its way through, but that stalled and is now parked to our north and is a stationary front. Next weather system is still far to our west, so we are still on the warm side, the humid side, and inevitably what will be the rainy side of the weather system. But currently, all of the showers and storms I was tracking this morning, they are moving out of the region, but in its wake, we have seen some fog develop, and this is a live look from our sky cam over Salamanca. You can't even see it. The fog there across the southern tier has gotten worse, so just be aware, especially if you're going to be out traveling across the southern tier today, southern Erie County or the Genesee Valley. You might run into pockets of fog, but otherwise we're not anticipating widespread dense fog today across the region. Now let's go into future look here in a second. Here's the current visibility. So as you can see, some of the fog still across what would be north of Buffalo and the Falls, but the southern tier really is where that fog is right now. Here we go on future look. A cloudy start this morning, but into the afternoon here the pockets of isolated showers and storms. That's what we can expect. It's an isolated threat. Then later on tonight, we could see a couple of those stronger storms develop again in the evening. Overnight will be dry, cloudy still. Then tomorrow we have a better chance for some scattered showers and storms in the morning, but more so right around lunchtime. This is when we'll see that widespread rain move in, a couple of strong storms possible then too. And we keep a few more.
Thanks for joining us, everyone, for this morning's edition of Daybreak. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.